After 17 years of marriage, my wife ran back to her ex. In court, my own daughter defended her, saying, "Mom deserves to be with the man she truly loves." That day, I gave up my rights as both a husband and a father. Now, the same daughter is desperately begging me not to walk away. My name is Erin, married to Kayla for 17 years with a 16-year-old daughter, Judy. I'm a mechanical engineer at an automobile factory, ensuring machines run smoothly. One March afternoon, my phone buzzed. It was Gordon, my neighbor, his voice urgent. "Erin, get home now. There's a moving van at your house. They're loading your furniture." My stomach churned. "What? Who's there?" "Your wife's here too," Gordon said. "Hurry." I rushed to my boss, explained the possible burglary, and he let me leave. Tires screeching, I sped home, my mind racing. Was this a robbery or something worse with Kayla involved? When I arrived, a tall, lean man was directing two movers loading my furniture into a van. Fury surged. "Stop right there," I barked. He smirked, muttering, "Mind your business." That was it. My fist slammed into his jaw, sending him sprawling. I pounced, rage fueling each punch. "Stealing from me in broad daylight?" I growled, landing blows. I dialed 911, breathing heavily. "There's a man stealing from my home. I've subdued him." The dispatcher urged me to go inside and lock the door, but before I could, Kayla's voice pierced the air. "Erin, what the hell?" She rushed over, dropping beside the man, checking his bruised face. "Why did you hit him?" she screamed. "Do you know him?" I asked, stunned. "Yes," she snapped, eyes blazing. "He's my boyfriend." The words hit like a sledgehammer. "What?" I drove my foot into the man's groin. "You're my wife and you have a boyfriend?" I kicked again, ignoring Kayla's pleas to stop. The movers watched, amused, as sirens wailed. Two police cruisers pulled up and an officer separated me from the groaning man, Walter. "I called you," I said, pointing at Walter. "My neighbor said they were stealing my furniture." The officer turned to Kayla, who cradled Walter. "Ma'am, what's going on?" "This is Walter Anderson, my boyfriend," Kayla said, her voice wavering. "I'm leaving Erin and taking my half of the furniture." The officer sighed. "Mrs. Thompson, did you inform your husband you were leaving?" "No," she admitted, chin raised defiantly. "To take furniture, you need a divorce and a court-ordered asset split," the officer said. "This is illegal. If he presses charges, it's theft." Kayla's face paled. She ordered the movers to return the furniture. The officer stayed to ensure she left with only her clothes. When I demanded her bags be checked, I found my laptop and charger inside. "Get those from your lover," I said coldly. Kayla left with Walter, limping from the beating. The house felt empty until Judy walked in, confused by the mess. "Dad, what happened?" "Your mother left with her new lover," I said, sitting her down. Judy shrugged. "Oh, you mean Walter? Mom told me about him. He's her first love, her true love." I froze, gripping my whiskey glass. "You knew?" "Yeah," she said casually. "Mom married you because you were a good choice, but she always loved Walter. He left for studies abroad, but now he's back." I took a sip, masking my pain. "So, you think she did the right thing?" "Yes," Judy said without hesitation. "They're meant to be together." I nodded, the betrayal sinking in. "Who else knew about Walter?" "Grandma Kelly and Grandpa Greg," she replied. "I've known for 6 months." My jaw clenched. Everyone knew except me. "Interesting," I said, standing. "I'm going to give everyone what they want." Judy smiled. "You did good, Dad. Let Mom be with her true love." "Don't worry," I said, my voice calm but cold. "I'll make sure you all get what you deserve." I drove to my lawyer, Mr. Jeremy, demanding a divorce. Full control of my assets, no alimony, no loopholes. Let her have Judy. They deserve each other. Next, I withdrew everything from our joint account, leaving $2. At my office, I removed Kayla from my 401k and insurance policies. I called my mother, Brenda, explaining everything. "The apple didn't fall far from the tree," she said dryly, "but I know you'll handle it." Kayla was served divorce papers at her office. She expected half of everything, but the house in my mother's name and our equal salaries left her with nothing but child support for 2 years. She called, furious. "This isn't fair. I deserve half." "Then I deserve half of yours," I replied. "We'll settle in court." At the divorce hearing, my lawyer, Ron Jeremy, faced Kayla's lawyer, Lana Rhodes. Lana demanded alimony and half my assets. Ron countered that our equal salaries nullified alimony. When Lana mentioned the joint account, Ron said that's what she contributed, to all. Lana then said Kayla and Walter, now engaged, didn't want custody of Judy. Judy gasped, sobbing, "You can't leave me, Dad." I stayed stone-faced, though it tore at me. The judge, exasperated, allowed Ron to question Judy. "Do you love your father?" Ron asked. "Yes," she sniffled. "Why are your parents divorcing?" "Because Mom's ex returned and she wants to be with him." "Were you upset for your father?" Ron pressed. "No," Judy admitted. "I was happy for Mom." "You didn't care about his feelings?" Ron asked. "You told him it was a fairy tale romance, that you'd rather be Walter's daughter?" Judy broke down, sobbing. "I'm sorry, Dad. I wasn't thinking." The judge, frustrated, asked me about custody. "My mother, Brenda Taylor, will take Judy," I said. He granted the divorce, assigning Judy to my mother with both parents paying child support. After court, I sat with Judy, who was still crying. "Sweetheart, we don't live in a fairy tale," I said. "I never wanted to abandon you, but you needed to feel what it's like when loved ones betray you. Love is a two-way street. Give respect, get respect. Give hate, get hate." Judy hugged me, sobbing. "I'm sorry, Dad." "What about Mom?" she asked later. "She made her choice," I said. "She spared us from living a lie. We have each other, and that's real." Months later, Judy burst in, excited. "Walter beat Mom up!" I laughed, then caught myself. I guess their fairy tale was written by the Brothers Grimm. "She's in the hospital. Walter's in jail," Judy said. "She'll probably call soon," I replied. Maria, my new partner, walked in from the kitchen. "Did I miss anything?" Judy smiled. "Nope, Mom.